Good morning. How are you today? It is Monday morning. And what did I say about yesterday's weather? That it was too good to be true, right? Yeah, it's raining out right now. It's supposed to be a really garbage day today to make up for that gorgeous day we had yesterday. It was so nice yesterday. All right. I'm having an Odo's bagel with one with some peanut butter, but the peanut butter was like, we keep our peanut butter in the fridge because it's natural. So it was really hard, so I had to do it like that because I couldn't spread it anymore. Some blueberry spread, which is the sugar-free jam. Some orange peppers with some hummus. Cheers, squares. I just finished doing my Tai Chi. Because I've been slacking on that and my weightlifting. You know what? I'm not going to say slacking. I took a break. I don't know if any of you do this, but I'm one of those people when I stop doing something, I'm always like, okay, I'll start fresh on Monday. Today's Monday. You can honestly start fresh every day. Reminder. You can also start fresh at any time of the day. So basically, there's never a bad time to start over. You're never too young. You're never too old. The dog's staring at me. You're so cute. A big shout out to my church family. I go to MCCT Toronto. MCC Toronto, Metropolitan Community Church of Toronto. And they went back to in-person service yesterday. Didn't you hear the rain? Or the traffic, I guess? No. No. I had to be at work for noon, so I couldn't go. But I watched it on YouTube last night. Such a beautiful service. The colors, the people. Oh, it was so nice to see. I haven't done anything with my hair today. I just stuck it back up again in a pony. Because I'm not working until closing shift tonight. And it's only 7:15 in the morning. I went to bed last night at... It wasn't that early. I was chatting with someone until, I think, after midnight. And I got up at 5 o'clock. Like, why? I will be having a nap today. Hey, look, these are almost the same size. Oh. Okay, let's... I don't want it to splat out because this shirt is too precious to me. Sweater, whatever. Are any of you fans of Tim Burton and Nightmare Before Christmas? Excellent, I love it. What's your favorite animated movie? I should have left that for the question at the end. Darn it. It's okay, I'll ask it again. I can't say I have an absolute favorite because I have quite a few contenders for my number one spot. Fern Gully. I love that movie so much. And now that I just said it, I want to watch it. Brother Bear. I managed to not get anything on Jack Skellington. So far, I have one bite left. Shouldn't jinx it. mm. Mm. They need a tune-up. Beauty and the Beast. Love that movie. No. There's a lot of controversy about that movie. Because it's kind of weird that, like, what was it called? Stockholm Syndrome or something like that, where, she's being captured, but then falls in love with her captor. Or held captive. Sorry, not captured. Whatever. You know what I mean. I know what I mean, and that's all that matters. Definitely Nightmare Before Christmas. No. Stop it. The Brave Little Toaster. I love that movie. Can I help you? Can I help you? You're so cute. What are you doing? You want to come up and say hi? Come here. Hello, Charlie. Hello. You match my sweater almost. You do. Look at his little tongue. So for those of you who don't know, Charlie's tongue just sticks out all the time because he has no teeth. He is a Jack Russell Chihuahua. So he's a Jack Chi or a Jack Wawa or a whatever you want to call him. But he's just so cute. Look at the baby. Look at that face. And he's 12 years old. Almost 13. We got him when he was a really, really baby puppy. He was 8 weeks old. Almost every morning we snuggle like this. Let's see if he'll do it. Sometimes he doesn't like to. Like that. Oh, yes. See, he doesn't feel like it. You okay? But I snuggle him like a baby. There we go. And depending on what I'm wearing, I wrap it around him like that. So it's like a little hammock. And then I rock him like a baby. So, story time about Charlie. I think I've told it before, but who cares? I'll tell it again. You're so sweet. So, my friend Jeline, who I haven't spoken to in many years, unfortunately, she's discontinued her Facebook. I would love to get in touch with her and let her know how Charlie's doing. But regardless. Oh, Jennifer. Irregardless. Who says that? Regardless. She had the mom and dad. So she had Charlie's parents and bred them. Well, actually, they bred themselves. And she was like, well, we had an oops litter. And I'm like, what does that even mean? She's like, well, we didn't want to have puppies, but they had puppies. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to see them. Oh my God, they were so cute. Literally, her pictures, she was holding them in the palm of her hand. I'm like, are you kidding me? Okay, can we have one? She was like, they're already spoken for. So I said, okay. I'm happy to hear that. Because, sometimes it's hard to find somebody to take them. And I was just like mesmerized by them. They were so sweet. I can't remember how many puppies were in the litter, but Charlie was the runt. He was literally like, I don't even know. But like I said, she was holding him in the palm of her hand for the picture. It was so sweet. So she lived in North Bay. North Bay or Thunder Bay? I think it was Thunder Bay. I can't remember. Anyway, and she's a truck driver, an 18-wheeler truck driver. And her mom lives in Saskatchewan. I'm pretty sure it was Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Saskatoon. And it just reminds me of that part in Grown Ups. I don't know if it's 1 or 2, but where they're looking at the guy and then he comes over with that pipsqueaky voice and says Saskatchewan or something like that. It's so funny. Anyway, so they drove all the way from Saskatoon, from North Bay, Thunder Bay, whatever it was, the Bay, all the way to the other end of Canada and took the puppy to her mom. And her mom had a cat. And the cat did not like the puppy. The cat then tried to eat the puppy. So Jalyn messaged me all in a panic. She's like, oh my God, my mom can't take the puppy because her cat tried to eat it. And she's nervous, obviously, that the cat's going to kill the dog. Oh my God, bring it to me, please. Bring it to us. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. So we arranged for us to go. Jalyn was supposed to come here on her way home. I said, can you stop through Ontario on your way home? She said, sure. So she was supposed to stop by and bring the puppy. Well, then she called me and she said, okay, we got another call. You know, she's a trucker. So they got a call and had to go somewhere else that they couldn't stop here. Oh, why? Itchy. So this is why I sometimes don't wear sweaters, because I get itchy. So I said, okay, what are we going to do now? And she said, do you still want him? I said, yes, of course. So she said, okay, I'm going to ask a friend if he can take him to the truck stop in Toronto. I said, okay, where's the truck stop? It's on Airport Road. I think that's what it was actually called, Airport Road. And it's by Pearson Airport. Okay, sure. Just tell me the address and we'll get there. Friends, when I tell you that this is a story, this is definitely a story. So, in order to find out where to go anywhere on the TTC here, you just look it up on their app. Or you can look it up on Google too. And it'll tell you the exact way to get there. So we have to go to the end of the line, which is Kipling Station at that time. I think it's still Kipling Station now. I don't know. I don't even go that way. And it says you have to hop on a bus. And you have to take that bus to such and such stop. So, I don't want to go by myself because it's in some part of town I've never been. City, whatever. And, I'm going to a truck stop. Like a big, huge truck yard. I don't know the area. I'm a little bit nervous. So my best friend Karen comes along. Oh my God, what a trek that was. It took us, I think, 4 hours to get there. We get there, and all we know is that there's going to be a person coming in a truck with a puppy. That's all we know. I think we had the license plate at that time, but I'm not even sure. So if you can picture two ladies in the middle of nowhere. When we go to get off the bus, when we go to get off the bus, I tell the truck driver the bus driver where we're going, and he looks at us like we're the weirdest people on the planet. You know, whatever. And he's like, okay, there's not a stop there, so I'm just going to let you off. And then I'm like, what does that even mean? And he's like, I'm just going to let you off at the end of that road. Okay, fine. So he does. But before he does, I say to him, okay, how do we get back to the station? You know, like 4 hours back. And he says, come back out to this end of the road and just like wave at the bus. It'll pull over and pick you up. And we're like, okay, sure. So, yeah, we have to walk down this road, and it's really far, by the way, really far. And we finally find the truck yard. So we're just waiting. Nothing's showing up. I swear to God, we were there for like, I don't even remember how long. Hours in total. And finally this truck pulls up. The person gets out. They don't have a dog or a puppy, whatever they don't have. And I'm like, okay, great. So I'm like, what are we going to do now? So I'm calling. There's a payphone there in the truck yard. Makes sense, right? In case they need to make an emergency call, I guess. And I try to call my friend Jalyn. She's not answering. So I'm like a little bit panicked. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? So finally, I think she called me back because I had my cell phone, but my cell phone wouldn't dial long distance. We were in, like I said, we were in the middle of nowhere. There was no reception. No reception on my cell phone. So if there was actually an emergency, we would have been screwed. Uh, yeah, we would have been screwed. So anyway, whatever. A little bit later, another truck pulls up. It is the gentleman. And he comes, oh my God. Oh my God. Charlie was so tiny. So, fine, we exchange words. He calls Jolene to make sure that I'm the right person. Thank God he did that. You never know. And we take Charlie, and Karen's like, I'm starving. Because now it's been like 6 hours by the time we left the house. So, on the bus, we had passed a Burger King slash Wendy's, maybe? I don't know. 2 restaurants in one kind of a deal. And I'm like, okay, let's walk back there and get some food. So Karen puts Charlie like in her jacket. It was so cute. Oh my God. And we walk back to the Burger King. We grab some French fries, and we're sitting on the table. Oh my God, this is unreal. And there's nothing around. But at least we notice that there's a bus stop right in front of us. And we're like, oh my God, a bus stop. So I don't know how far we walked to get to the damn Burger King. It was pretty far. Anyway, we leave the Burger King, and no, we're still at the Burger King. Sorry, we're sitting at the benches at the Burger King, like the picnic table things. And there's this place next to it. And we notice this person sitting outside. And she kind of waves at us, and we're like, hey, what's up? Like, we're in the middle of nowhere. Sure, whatever. We'll wave at this strange person. And Charlie is then just sitting on the table while we eat. Because, as I said, he was this small. And she's like, is that a dog? We're like, yeah. She's like, oh my God. Can I pet your dog? We're like, yeah, sure. Charlie was just like in love with everybody, so it didn't matter. So we bring the dog over. And then we bring the dog over. Like, I'm talking like somebody else's dog. We bring Charlie over. And we start talking to her. And then we notice the attire she was wearing. She has basically nothing on. Oh my God. Whatever. I don't judge people. I don't care. So, she had come out of this building. And then she's like, can I please hold him? I'm like, sure, why not? So I let her hold Charlie. And then the next thing you know, she's like in love with him, of course. And like, oh my God, he's so cute. And then we hear all these other voices like, oh my God, what are you holding? And this like army of people come out. And they're all dressed in kind of the same attire. It was a strip club, folks. Oh my God. They were all strippers. Sweetest people ever. But it was just so hilarious that in the middle of nowhere there's a strip club. I guess for the truckers, because, you know, they're on the road a lot. And they're all like fawning over Charlie. It was so funny. Oh my God. So then, while they're like fawning over Charlie, we see a bus go the opposite way to what we need to go. And that gentleman had said to us that if you need to catch the bus, you need to flag it down. But then, remember, I said that we saw the bus stop right in front of us. It's like, oh my God, we got to go because I don't know how long this bus is or how far it is or whatever is going to turn around or something. We need to get to that bus stop so that we can hop on the bus. They're all like, oh, don't worry. He knows to stop here. So I guess he must stop there so that, you know, these ladies can run out to the bus and they need to catch the bus. So this was just after dinner time. So fine, we go out to the side of the road and the bus comes in about, I think it was about 12 minutes or so. So we hop on the bus. Karen's got Charlie in her jacket again because he's freaking out and wants to like be held all the time and everything. Still the same way, as you see. And we trek all the way home. This is meant to be a surprise for Axel. Because as you know, it was last minute when Jolene just told me that like her mom couldn't take the puppy. So I had phoned Sean, Baggy, my friend. We call him Baggy because he was in Scouts with us, and he was the Scout leader called Bagheera. So we used to call him Baggy Pants because he used to wear his pants baggy, and Bagheera. So it's kind of funny, right? So we call him Baggy. Still call him Baggy to this day. And this is like, yeah, what, 13 years later? So Baggy calls me, and I'm telling him all about this. He's like, okay, call me when you get home. Let me know how everything went. Okay, fine. Forgot to mention the fact that it was a surprise for Axel. So Sean was getting excited about the whole story and decided to call and ask if I was home yet with the puppy. Are you kidding me? So I get home and I'm all excited and I walk in the door first. Karen's like waiting outside. And I come in and Axel's like, where's the puppy? And I'm like, what? He's like, Uncle Baggy phoned and he told me all about it. I'm like, oh my God. And Charlie has been a part of our family ever since. Ugh. So I'm glad I enjoyed the weather yesterday. Because today it's crap. It's supposed to be junky weather all day and I'm working tonight. Oh well. It's all good. Welcome to spring in Canada. Alright friends, it's already 26 minutes into my video. I should let you go. Hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when I put up a new video. I love you. Bye.